Big news, this looks like a real ass shirt. Hi everyone, welcome back. It's me, Jenny. We're doing a thrift flip today. I have a huge pile of clothing that I've just been sitting on for a while. Sometimes I keep things for like fabric wise, and I've just been kind of like coming up with some ideas that I want to do. This is gonna range from like easy to medium level. It's not gonna be any like intense sewing by any means. Okay, these skirts, I would like to put a slit in them. I kind of mentioned this in another video. I think it's gonna be very possible. I have two pairs of jeans, one shorts, the next one pants. I actually saw Emma Chamberlain do this in a vid. Secrets out, I love Emma Chamberlain. So we're gonna paint some fun designs. And then lastly, we're gonna sew this dress that I thrifted, and I want to make her into a halter top because I think the neckline would actually be really cute into like a nice low back halter top. Yeah, like I said, not too intense here because I'm not like an extreme sewer, though I would like to get better. So we're just gonna get into it. Okay, so let me put this on for you, shall we, folks? Okay. I read online that if you want to put a slit in a skirt that it needs to be on a seam. So on this, I would like the slit to be like on the front. I think if I just rotate it very slightly, you can't even tell where the seams are on this. I'm just gonna mark where I want the seam to be. Just realized that my thread is missing, so we're gonna have to finish this tomorrow when I go buy more thread. Don't mind all of those Depop clothes. So, yeah, Emma's turned out really cool. If you guys didn't watch that video, go watch it. Not that she needs my help promoting her. I think on these, I got navy because I think it would look cool to have just a slightly darker shade of blue. So you can't really tell that it's painted, but then at the same time, it looks different, cool, because I feel like if I do a super bright color, I might get tired of it really quickly, whereas with navy it'll feel still just like slightly elevated denim, so I might do that. I should show you these first also. I thrifted these at a Goodwill for $5 and they're like classic Levi's. This will like spice it up. I think I'm gonna paint the left leg and then maybe do like the back pocket of the opposite side or the same side maybe. Okay, so I just started going in with the painting. This paint was really nice. It absorbed into the material really nicely and stayed pretty soft, so I like it. I just paid attention to be very careful around any of the edges that I didn't want to paint, obviously, so I went a little bit slower around the top because did not want to mess this up, so definitely just make sure to pay attention. I made some creative decisions throughout. I ended up actually painting over the seams on the side of the leg, which I originally left it blank. As you can see, I'm just like painting in the normal part. And then I just went around and cleaned up any of the edges. I kind of also chose to make it so it wasn't completely opaque and left like some strokes that you could see where you can like still kind of see the original denim, because I just liked the way that looked. Been a few days, but we're back to finish this thrift flip. I went to a dollar store and I grabbed some thread. So the denim looks really good. Finished painting, it dried. I just have to seal it in with heat. So I'm gonna steam it, and then I'm gonna cut the bottom to hem them a little bit because I think they'd look better a little bit cropped. We're gonna finish sewing my skirt. That'll be good, and then we're gonna embark on the halter top. So I think this is gonna be good. I'm excited. Let's get back. Okay, so we're just starting off where we left off yesterday. I had cut all the way up to the marking point. Now I'm just pinning it in place so I can re-sew a new hem on it. That's pretty simple. I just went all the way down with my sewing machine and did a back stitch at the end to keep it from coming out. And then obviously I did both sides. To keep the top together, once I was finished hemming both of the pieces where I cut, I just reattached it by taking the two sides and just doing a little stitch at the top so it wouldn't rip any further. And obviously I'm aware there's probably a lot better of a way to do this, but this is how I did it and it worked for me. Okay guys, the seam is not the prettiest thing I've ever done. So maybe don't take my sewing skills, but take the idea. This was super easy to do. I can't believe I've been waiting for so long to get this done. I think the skirt's so much cuter now. Got a nice little leg. I think it's just like kind of more flattering, but cute idea overall. Okay, so we have this dress that I thrifted in Colorado. I really like the fabric of it. I just don't see myself wearing this like shape of dress maybe, and it just like didn't look quite how I wanted. So I think that I saw this Jacquemus halter top and that kind of inspired me, and I've just been seeing a lot of halter tops lately, and I felt like this could look really cute if I kept the neckline and turned this top little ruffle into like a tie that goes around my neck. And then I'm gonna cut out the back so it's like a low back and put the string back in it so it's tight. I don't have a pattern for this. I'm just gonna completely wing it. Yeah, I don't know how to make a pattern, but I think I'm just gonna try it on, see the shape that I want, and then just like kind of mark where I'm gonna cut, and then we're gonna go from there. Okay, so I just started by destructuring this dress. I thought the first place to start was cutting it in half to make it into the shirt. So I made it into the shirt, which was great. Then I started cutting away any of the pieces that I knew I wasn't going to need. So the sleeves went first, and then I just tried to mirror the best I could for both sides so it would be even. And then from there, the top right now is on its back, so this is the back side, and I just cut through one layer so that it would open up the back of the halter. And then it made sense to me just to go ahead and cut down the center of it so I could make the part where it would tie around my neck. And then I just kind of cleaned up the edges by cutting away any excess fabric. Okay, so far so good, guys. That, I reckon, is a halter top. Okay, it was kind of hard to show how exactly I pinned this, but just like on the skirt and any like traditional hem that you're doing, I just pinned in the sides with pins to make sure I would be able to pull the pins out as I sew. You want them facing the correct way. Just carefully went over to make straight hems on all of the places that we cut. So I did the bottom of the top, the back, and then along both sides of the straps. Big news, this looks like a real ass shirt. I'm stoked. I could have bought this. I'm really excited. I'm gonna try it on. Came out like way better than I expected. Okay, so I kind of like it even flowy like this. Okay, this part maybe a little janky of the fit, but not bad. Okay, so I have the string that came with the dress. So that's hot. If I can do this, you guys can do this. So easy. They all came together so much better than I expected. I'm feeling just pleasantly surprised. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one and would love to see your creations if you make any of these. And subscribe if you haven't. Would love to have ya. Give this a thumbs up if you want. And I will see you in the next one.